Algebra 1 students, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing solving inequalities using addition and subtraction. So for number 1 and 2, we're going to solve each inequality and then graph our solution. One thing I want to point out is this symbol right here is greater than or equal to. I forgot to switch it to make it look like this. So it just is this symbol when you see it like that. So for number 1, when we're going to solve it, to get m by itself, we just need to add 14 to both sides. And then we get m is greater than or equal to 4. We treat this just like an equal sign when we're solving a regular equation, but it's just a greater than or equal to. So now we're going to graph this. We draw our number line. And let's put 0, and then we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, those lines are kind of bad. And it's in greater than or equal to, so our dot on 4 is closed in, and then m is greater than, so they want all the numbers that are greater than 4, so we shade to the right. So we're going to move on to number 2. And to get z by itself, all we need to do is subtract 8.6 from both sides. And then we get z is less than, and 14 minus 8.6 is 5.4. So then we're going to graph it. So we draw our number line. And we have 0. And let's put 5.4 here. And since it's just less than, not equal to, we have an open circle, and its z is less than 5.4, so it's all the numbers to the left of 5.4. It's all the numbers smaller than 5.4. So we shade to the left. That's how we graph it. I want you guys to move on to number 3 and 4 and pause it, and then we will come back and do them together, and hopefully we get the same answers. Okay, I'm back, and you can see for number 3, all I did is I added 22 to both sides to get a is less than 15. So to graph that, it's not equal to, so we have an open circle at 15, and then a is less than, so it's all the numbers to the left of 15 that we need to shade. So then number 4, same thing, we just subtracted 7 from both sides, and we get g is greater than 15. So greater than or equal to. Since it's equal to, we have a closed circle on 15, and it's all the numbers greater than 15, so we shade it to the right. We're going to move on to number 5. And 5 through 7, we're going to solve each inequality, and then we're going to justify each of our steps. So the first thing on number 5 we need to do is we need to combine these like terms. So negative y and 2y is just 1y minus 4 is greater than 11. And our justification for that is combining like terms. So we just put, you can abbreviate combine like terms. And then we need to add 4 to both sides to get y is greater than 15. And that's our answer, so our justification for that is addition property of inequality. We're going to move on to number 6. And the first thing we need to do for number 6 is we need to get a common denominator. So to get a common denominator, we need to get this fraction to have a 9 on the bottom, so we just need to multiply it by 2. So we multiply the top and bottom by 3. So we get 6 over 3 plus v minus 7 over 9 is less than or equal to 0. And our justification for that is common denominator, so you can just put com denom. So then we add them, so 6 minus 6 thirds, sorry, this should be a 9. 6 over 9. 6 over 9 minus 7 ninths is negative 1 ninth, plus v is less than or equal to 0, and that is combining like terms. And then we need to add 1 ninth to both sides to get v is less than or equal to 1 ninth. And that is addition property of inequality. I want you guys to do number 7 on your own, so pause it and then we'll come back and see if we get the same answer. Okay, I'm back and you can see what I did. The first thing we need to do is combine like terms. So we combine the 4y and the negative 3y to get y. So it's y plus 2 is less than or equal to 8. Then we subtract 2 from both sides to get y is less than or equal to 6, and that is the subtraction property of inequality. I hope you guys understood that, and if not, we can work on it in class together. We're going to move on to 8 and 9. For 8 and 9, we need to tell whether the two inequalities in each pair are equivalent. So, we need to solve this inequality right here to see if it matches this one. So, 23 is less than or equal to negative 6 plus c. What we need to do is we need to add 6 to both sides to get 29 is less than or equal to c, and this one is c is greater than or equal to 29. And if you look, they are the exact same thing. So yes, they are equivalent. So I want you guys to try number 9 on your own, and then we will come back and see if we get the same answer. Okay, I'm back. The first thing I did was I subtracted 5 from both sides to get 35 is less than v. And you look at the second inequality is 45 is less than v. So what they did is that they added the 5 instead of subtracted. So no, those two inequalities are not equivalent. So you just write no. I hope you guys understood all this, and bring all your stuff to class tomorrow and we will work on it and hopefully get you guys on the same page. Have a great night.